It's never fun giving anybody bad news, but especially your boss. There is a very high, what I would call, squirm factor. And whenever we feel uncomfortable or sort of awkward, we can tend to ramble on. It can kind of be difficult to listen to, and the other person is like, It creates anxiety. So if you're having anxiety or uncertainty or being uncomfortable, so is the other person. Trust me, if you're a boss, you want to know exactly what's going on as soon as possible. But if you're the person delivering that news, you can craft it in such a way so that it will have a positive outcome. So it goes a little something like this. First, you need to set the stage, meaning that I think at this point, before you even launch into it, you want to recap ever so slightly what the objective was. Meaning if you had certain sales goals, for example, you can begin by saying, listen, I know we set out for the first quarter that we were going to make X, but I want to let you know where we are right now. Just sort of establish again what was the goal. Then you have to talk about the plot, meaning what happened. Right here is where the tendency is to go on, and then you say, well, Mark, when he was delivering that thing, that didn't really go very well, so then this happened. Honestly, this is the moment where your boss is going like this. This, we want to make sure that it is short and sweet, but you do need to explain what happened. Here's where we transition into the bad news. Basically, you want to be very clear about what is going on and why it's considered bad. Just get to the point. Now, here's the best part. And this is the part where most people forget and where they have the best opportunity to shine. And that's the solution. Listen, business has bumps in the road. It's a given. There are going to be challenges and obstacles, but the individual who can look at that obstacle as an opportunity shines above all else. So when you are delivering your bad news, you better walk into that room with a solution. Better yet, maybe 1, 2, or 3 solutions. Because then the bad news really isn't so bad. It's just a gateway for more choices. And any boss in the world would appreciate the thought and the leadership of their employee who comes in already anticipating some possible areas to improve the situation. So, bad news is going to be a part of business. We know this. So instead of living in fear of it or dreading the moment when you have to break that bad news, forget about it. Use it as an opportunity to shine. Map out your story in advance, know all the key points, come in with some dynamite solutions, and I'm telling you, this bad news could be the best news ever.